Yo, so today I'm gonna be showing you guys how I replace my stereo or radio in my 2011 Honda Pilot. I'm gonna show you guys where I purchased and how much I pay for it. And now I take it from this to this. It is now equipped with features in like the newer cars, like the Bluetooth streaming, Apple CarPlay. I also have backup camera. I also have navigation, and also I'm able to stream music through the USB ports. And I also have cell phone data because this thing uses a SIM card, so I can have internet wherever I go. Yeah, so now I'm on the Navi CarPlay site. You're gonna search for 2011 Honda Pilot. So it show you the upgrade 2011 Honda Pilot, the model, and it also give you all the details of the type of vehicle you can put this in. So this is the actual what it was, that it is now, how it says when it goes in there. They tell you what you can't use. So if you have the one with this thing up here, you can't use it. And if you have the one with which other feature, there's two of them that you can't use. You have to be this. Oh, if you have the one with the navigation, the double this, like the two slots, you can't use this one. It have to be this one with only the CD player, with a 6 disc player. But if it's this one, you can't use it. If you have a double CD player, you can't use it. So you have to literally send them a picture. You have to take a picture of your radios and send it to them, and also you have to send a copy of the VIN. And these are some of the features it comes with. There are a lot of features, and you can download a lot of apps on it, and it works, you know. So this is how you buy it. So as I say, this is a model number for this specific. This is the model number for this specific radio, and these are some of the features. If you can choose what you want, you can get the the CarPlay, Android Auto. You can get the ODB diagnostic adapter. If you want that, you can choose that. And each thing that you choose is gonna bring the price up more. So see, this is an extra $19. If you want backup camera, that's an extra $39. If you want front dash cam, that's an extra $39. So each thing that you add gonna bring it up some more. So the base price is $499. So once you add the backup camera, you probably don't need a front dash, or probably you do. If you need a front dash camera, you need a ODB adapter. I can say I do not want the ODB adapter. That's $19. And what that will do, it will actually, you can see diagnostic from the car through your stereo system. So I think that's a good option to have, especially if you don't have a OBD diagnostic reader. I have those already, so I'm not going to take that feature on it on mine. If I add this to cart, it's going to add all of those features to it. So the price went up to $557, so $557. And then I can just go to proceed to check out and check this thing out. But as I said, once you check this out, they're going to send you an email for you to send the information. They're going to want a copy a picture with the front of the screen so they can see the radio that's in there, and they're also gonna want the VIN number for the vehicle. So this is where I purchased. It says carnaviplayer.com. That's the website, and this is how I purchased mine. This thing doesn't come with a installation manual. So most of what needs to be done, you have to go online, look at the diagram that comes on the website, and the Navi Player website, and you just have to look at that diagram to see what things are what for. Now, there's a whole lot of wire around here. It might seem confusing, but really it's not. Now, this part of it is right here. This is a bunch of wire. That's only the one that says camera. If you're using backup camera, if you're not using a backup camera, you don't need this. You're not gonna even use this. You're just gonna use this one, and basically they're all just plug-in. So you don't have to. It's hard for you to miss anything because they're all just plug right into the compatible port. So you can't plug them into one of them that is not going to be compatible with. Now there's two extra ones that what was original in the original radio that I don't see a plug for, so I'm just going to leave them open. Now these other wires here are for the temperature control unit. So these two wires here are for that. This one it doesn't use, there's no port for this one, and there are no port for these two over here. So outside of that, you're just gonna plug the main one in here. This is a Wi-Fi antenna right here, and this is the GPS antenna. This is also a GPS antenna, but there's no one for this, so they use this one instead. This is the regular antenna for the radio. You just plug it in there, and there is also so there are two plugs, but there are two different type of antenna plugs. So you're just gonna use one. You don't need to use another one. So there's two. I guess it comes with different kind of wire loom. So that is that. So for the camera now, you have to run the wire all the way to the back, which I already done that. Then there is a wire, a power wire that comes from the one. This is the one from the rear. This is the camera wire from the rear. There's a power cord that comes from the rear, and you're gonna connect it to the reverse. It shows right here on this thing. It says reverse. It's also in Chinese and in English. It says reverse. This is one you connect to. You have another one that says backup camera power. It says camera power. This is not the one you're gonna use. The camera power is the backup reverse is this one. Then you're gonna connect the RCA. You're gonna connect the RCA to the one that says camera and camera in. So this is the one that it goes to. So you have camera in, and then you have camera, front camera. So I guess this thing can also use a camera at the front, but I use the one that says camera in. And then you secure that wire properly so it doesn't have any ground or anything like that. Usually I would use the heat gun with the shrink seal thing, but I'm not gonna use this. This wire too small, very small wire, so I'm just gonna use some electrical tape and secure this one. Then at the back of the camera, at the back of the vehicle, you have to connect. There's a red and black wire around there that you have to connect to the reverse light. When you put the car in reverse, the reverse light send power to those wires, power the camera, and it also triggers the screen to show you what's going on the camera. So whenever you put it in reverse, it sends power to this, and then this triggers the screen to go to reverse screen, and that's how you get the car in reverse. So now let me see. I'm just gonna check. So as you can see, I have power here.
To report in sports, the UConn men closing in on ending their two-game losing streak. Inside 2 minutes to go at Gamble. And
then if I switch the car on, put it in reverse.
Lead Creighton 61-53. No game for the UConn women.
Oh, sorry, I didn't plug this thing back in.
Has been postponed. The Huskies don't have enough healthy players.
So you notice, put it in reverse, and reverse is there. Put it back, and it's switch. And the reverse does not interrupt the audio. You just change the screen back to reverse. I have to go back there and make some. The door is not closed properly, but whenever I have to go back there and make some adjustment to the camera to make it right in the dead center. So as you can see, now I have can go back to
low in the mid-20s.
Menu.
Sunday, high near 40.
When I'm finished.
Increased in clouds Sunday night.
There is also
between 2 and 5 a.m.
a connection, this one, that plugs in the radio. One of these little small ports right here. One of these little small ports. This is for if you want to use a SIM card. So this, you could get a SIM card for internet. So you have internet all over, because this thing has a lot of apps.
We're Catholic Radio. We're